Good morning, everybody. I love to bring sound into my shows. Cleansing and clearing this space so all that remains is positive and pure. Thank you for joining me today. Today's discussion was a request from one of our members about cord cutting and sound healing or sound releasing of negative energies. So it is quite extensive, both of these topics. So we'll just kind of do like a general overview of them to get you started. And always have to have the sage to cleanse and clear. So hi, Ben. Hi, Annette. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hi, Carol. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome. Hi, Rosina. Welcome. So today's topic is cord cutting and sound, and we're going to do a little demonstration with sound, a little activity with sound. And also I will pull two cards from my two favorite decks, the Surrender card and the Namaste deck at the end, just for a little group message, and we'll go from there. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well. Thanks for joining today. Please share this along to others. If you missed the wish paper I did on Sunday, catch the replay for that, because everybody is included who watches. And it's not too late. It's never too late. You're included to participate. So catch that replay. Good morning, Christy, Paula, Karen. Need a break? All right. Well, we're going to release some madness here. Today. Hey, Carol, Preet, welcome. Annette, Bev, hello. Welcome, everybody. All right, so I'm going to start off with the cord cutting, releasing. Some people call it cord cutting, some people call it cord releasing. And somebody had asked me just to show a demonstration or talk about it, how to do it. And I think it's just one of those things that you can kind of get the basics, but start your own practice with it. Do with it what makes you feel right, what resonates with you. It's one of those things that's very personal, and I feel like once you kind of get into the groove of it, you'll find your own specific way of doing it. So I'll kind of give you some little tips here along the way, but I feel like it's very personal, and it's something that you have to find the right method that's right for you. I hope that makes sense. So welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome. Come on in. Thanks for inviting and sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Good to see you too. Welcome. All right. So what are some indications that you might need some cord releasing or cutting? And what is a cord? It's a negative attachment, something that's attached from you from an energy source, from either an event or a person. And what are some indications that you might need to release those? Are if you're feeling just kind of yuck, heavy, tense, emotional, just kind of feeling like you're not yourself. I personally like to release and sever and clear the cords every day, just because our day-to-day lives are very stressful. And if you just go out, even out in public, you might absorb some of this stuff. Maybe in traffic, maybe another person caused you some distress in some way. Maybe you had a disagreement with a family member or something, or maybe you don't even know the source. Sometimes you don't even know the source. Just release those cords and just sever them and just heal them. So I'll do a little, I'll show you what I like to do. And again, like I said, do what's right for you. You can kind of say your own little prayers and use your own tools. But do what feels right for you to clear and cleanse and release. And I'm just giving you kind of the basic guidelines. Sometimes you might need to cleanse and clear if you don't do it on a daily basis. You might, if you have something that's really, really heavy, you might need to cleanse and clear it a few times. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it can just, when I do this little sweeping motion, that's part of it. So I'll show you in just a second. It's just automatic. But sometimes you might need to do it a few times to really release. Sometimes you can release these cords just with one quick session. It's not a long drawn out thing unless you want it to be. It can be a whole ceremony, or it can be very simple. Most like anything that we do, it's really up to you how you wish to address it or clear it, cleanse it. Some of the crystals, if you choose to use, you don't have to. If you choose to use crystals, you can. Some of the ones that are I feel, would be very effective. One of our group members suggested one of these little openers. It's a golden obsidian, very protective and releases negative energy well. So I'll show you how to do that in just a second with one of these, but I wanted to show you the crystals that I brought out to do this with today. So that would be very effective. I think selenite is very effective. Selenite wand. It really clears the aura. It clears and cleanses the aura. It's very good all-around crystal to use. And I think it's just effective in so many ways of healing. So you can use a selenite wand. A quartz wand of any size. You know, you can get smaller or bigger. It doesn't really matter. You can use a quartz wand. It's very, very, very good healer. And it is very positive, will reduce the negative energies with its positive energy. I have a labradorite wand. I love this wand. You can use other crystals that resonate with you for whatever it is that you're trying to cleanse and clear. So look in your collection. If you have other types of crystal wands, you might want to use that for your cleansing and clearing of the cord cutting ceremonies that you do. I always incorporate sage or Palo Santo. Most of the time sage. I like Palo Santo, but it is a little bit harder to keep lit. So I light the sage really quick, easy, and excuse me, sorry, throat's starting already. The sage is quick, easy, and very effective. So I always include sage in my cord cutting, releasing for myself. Something that you might want to think about is asking your angels or spirit guides to help you do this. Archangel Michael is really good at cutting cords, releasing cords, healing the areas of where they were attached. Archangel Metatron as well. You can call upon the archangels, your specific spirit guides, if you know who they are, your spirit animals. Any of them are very effective for this process. And I like to say a little prayer in doing so, or calling upon my angels and spirit guides in doing this. And it just takes a minute or so. It's not even that long of a thing. And when I do it, I sweep like this around my body to release front and back, to release that energy. Just sweep. Take your hands and sweep. Try it. I know I can't see you doing it, but that's fine. Do it in your own space right now. Just try it. Take your hands and sweep away that energy that no longer serves you, that you don't need, that you need to release. Right? And you can do this at the same time as you're using your wand. You know, you can go around your wand and release and sweep it away. Sweep away that energy. Sweep it away. You're brushing it away just like brushing your hair. Whatever it is that you are using for your crystal choice, if you use crystals, same thing with the sage. Sweep it around. Use the sage smoke around your aura and sweep it and brush it and cleanse and clear the area that you... I feel it's best to do your whole being all the way around. That way you don't miss anything. So just cleanse and clear the whole aura space, top to bottom. And I'll give you kind of an idea of what I say here in just a second. And at the end, I like to send some peace to the sender of whoever sent the cords or the experience. If I know them or not, I like to send them peace in return. That way it's not a judgmental release. It's a calm and loving release. It's done filled with love and peace in your heart. And that way you can send peace to that sender or experience, and then it will just continue to radiate out that peace. So let's see here a couple little questions or comments real quick before we show you, or before I kind of give you a little demonstration of what I say. And you can follow along too. And when you do this yourself, add your own words, add your own thoughts and feelings to it. And you can do this at the same time as we do this here in just a minute. So welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us today. What was the first crystal? This one is golden obsidian. You can use smoky quartz. That would be really good to use, Annette. If you have a smoky quartz wand or a smoky quartz point, you can use a point. That's fine. Smoky quartz, obsidian is good. Clear quartz, I think the selenite is good. The labradorite's good. Sardonyx would be good. I think anything that you're gravitating towards, use your intuition. If you have a certain wand that you feel that would be good in this process, use it. All right. Okay. So I'm going to light my, find my lighter here, light my sage again, and we'll do this together. And it's just a real quick little thing. So I'm going to light my sage. And if you light your sage and you want to have this burning and you want to hold, because it's kind of hard to coordinate with hands, right? You can put your sage in your bowl and place it at your feet and let it drift up over you. And then you can take your sage afterwards and cleanse and clear all the way around you. So I close my eyes. All right, so close your eyes. Let's do this together. Close your eyes, and I call upon, I always call upon Archangel Michael. But again, like I said, you can call upon your own spirit guides or your own preference of archangels or angels. And I just kind of get into that quiet space and I say something like this. I don't particularly say it out loud. Sometimes I do. If you're alone, say it out loud. If you're feeling kind of like you're around somebody you don't want to say it out loud, then say it to yourself. But dear angels and archangels, spirit guides, and just have your hands in the sweeping motion around you. It's best to stand, but because of the purpose of the video, I'm going to keep seated. But I call upon dear Archangel Michael to please cleanse and release all cords and attachments that are attached to my being. Please release all cords and attachments. And you just take your wand or your hand and sweep it away. Wherever you might feel tension or heaviness, sweep. Please release all cords and attachments. And I send peace, love, and light to the sender or the source of those attachments. Please release all cords and attachments. And in its place, I feel peace, I feel fresh, I feel released. And I send peace, love, and light to the sender or source of energy that caused the negative energy. Visualize all these things being released. I see it in my mind of cords being released, the tension going along with it. I see it drifting away. I feel it drifting away. I feel lighter and refreshed. I feel light and free. Then I would take the sage, cleanse and clear any remaining. Let it go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always like to give thanks for the assistance of my angels and spirit guides and archangels or any other source of heavenly energy that helps this process. So it's as simple as that. It really is something that is very simple to do on your own. Like I said, you can make it as detailed as you like, you can make it as ceremonial as you like, or you can make it as simple as you like. I like just to do, I'm the simple type, I like things simple. So once in a great while I will get into a ceremonial type thing, but I like simple personally. So anyway, your thoughts, your comments, please post how you feel, what you think, what you could add, what you think, how you could improve on it for your own self. So cord releasing, if you choose to use a crystal wand. If you choose to use sage or Palo Santo, have that burning available to do a final cleanse. Call upon your higher spirit guides, your higher self to help you release. Just that quick little thing helped, didn't it? It helped me. You know, and if I come home from a stressful drive or something that made me sad or something that made me mad or something that really affected my being in any way, then I'll come home and do that right away. Otherwise, I like to do it like every day, sometime during the day when I find like, okay, this is a good time to do that. And sometimes, even if I'm in a public space, I find myself just using the hand motions and thinking, I'm releasing this energy. I'm releasing this energy. You know, you can do that anywhere. So, and you can call upon your angels and archangels and spirit guides anywhere. So if you need that during the day and you don't have your tools that you want to incorporate with it, just use your brushing away. You're brushing it away. Let it go. So, cleansing and clearing. All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk sound. And it's interesting. I think both of these actually could be their own separate shows today, but in a way, they both are very effective they kind of come together. You can incorporate sound in your cord releasing ceremonies as well. So, and it's very effective for that too. So, wow, a lot of you felt it just a little bit, huh? Just a little bit. So you can do it on your own, and I encourage you to do it on your own and often. You're welcome. You're welcome. So sound healing or cleansing is very effective, has been used for hundreds, thousands, I don't know, as long as we have inhabited the earth, we've used sound. Sound is used in so many cultures for ceremony, rituals, celebrations. Some combine it with prayer and chants and preparation for things or releasing of things. There's so many uses for sound. And it really is effective. As you notice, a lot of you who are on my shows regularly, I like to bring in sound to help release negative energies or help bring in positive energies. I use sound in healing sessions and various types. I brought a bunch of different sound types out today, examples, and we're going to do a little Emma, come here. She's finding herself a little distracted, getting into trouble today. We're going to do a little experiment here with some of these sound sources here in just a minute. But sound heals or clears. It does both from the vibration that it emits. And the vibration restores to peace. And somebody had asked me how to cleanse and clear crystals with sound. And you can do this sound exercise, cleansing and clearing your crystals, or cleansing and clearing your space, or cleansing and clearing yourself. Do all of the above. It is very effective, very quick, very easy. So I know some friends of ours that use sound to cleanse and clear their crystals because it is very effective, and you don't have to put them in the sunlight or put them in the moonlight. You can just use sound if you prefer that method. So sound vibration can restore peace in a space or a person, which allows the healing process to begin. It's the energy, it releases the negative energy from the vibration of the sound source. So a drum or a flute or a piano or a singing bowl or whatever that source is that you choose to use. Sound vibration clears the energy by moving the molecules, releasing and resetting them back to their normal state. And that's how it works with crystals. It clears out what it might have absorbed. It's the same with us. It clears out what we might have absorbed and whatever is dense in your space or area. This is an experiment to try at home. If you have a source of sound that you can use, a singing bowl or a drum or something, a tingsha, a lot of you have those. Go into a room and feel the energy in that space. Just notice the energy in the space. And then go into the room and use the sound source, cleansing and clearing, and I'll show you in a minute how to do that. And then notice how it feels after you did that. Compare the energy in there, before and after, and see for yourself how it feels. It's the same with us, you know, it's cleansing ourselves with sound, or a space or a crystal, whatever it is. It's the same thing. You just clear out the junk that's no longer needed or wanted. You're just clearing it out, whatever we absorbed. So it goes along with the cord releasing. You can use sound for that as well. I brought out, yes, tingshas are very easy to use. I have several singing bowls, drums, tuning forks. I use those. You can use brass singing bowls or crystal singing bowls. Whatever that you're drawn to use, you can use. And to go through a space, I'm going to talk about a space first to cleanse and clear a space. Take your drum or your singing bowl or your tingshas with you and walk in that space and go in a clockwise manner, because clockwise brings in positive flow. Clockwise brings in positive flow. So go from like wall to wall. You can open the windows or the doors like you do when you sage. It's very similar to that whole process. And you can sage at the same time. And just use your tingshas or your singing bowl and think in your mind, I cleanse and clear all negative energies in this space. I release all negative energies in this space. Something along those lines. Whatever comes to you to say. And just do this as you walk in a clockwise manner around that space. And let it finalize its full vibration. And you can do this until you get around to the whole room. And take as long as you feel you need. You don't have to rush it. Don't rush it. I would suggest don't rush it. But give it a few moments to really let the sound penetrate the space. And if you're using something like a singing bowl, do this a few times too. You can either just tap it, or you can go through the whole motion of actually adding the singing bowl tune. I see the use of a singing bowl as you can go from wall to wall or room to room, tapping it for each wall, each window, each door, and then sit in the center of the room and play the bowl. Just bring in that beautiful energy as it continues to clear out the energy you're trying to release. Again, this is very personal. This is something you can do very ceremonial, or you can keep it simple. It's up to you. And you can add your sage or Palo Santo to the whole process too. It's sort of difficult to, if you're one person doing this by yourself, you might want to just light sage in the room and let it burn, or incense, or diffuse some oils. Or if you have more than one person helping you doing a ceremony together, one can do the sage, one can do the sound. Make it special, make it your own if you do a ceremonial type thing. If you want to keep it simple, just go around from space to space and release that energy with whatever energy source that you use. Now, to cleanse and clear crystals, it's just as simple. Just take the sound source, like the singing bowl or the tinctures, and take it near your crystal collections or wherever they're placed, and just use the sound to cleanse and clear their energies. I personally am drawn to tap or ring the bell 3 times. That's the number that's meant for me to use. That's my preference. Find how you like to do it. But again, feel the energy of the crystal that you, try one. Feel the energy of the crystal that you would like to cleanse and clear. And use a tincture, ring it 3 times, or however many times that you are feeling in its space nearby, like this far away. And then feel the crystal source again and see if you feel any difference of the energy. Now, I know some of you are more in tune to crystal energy than others, and that'll come. That comes with experience and time. But feel the energy and see if you feel it being refreshed and cleansed and cleared. Terry, you like the 3 as well? Yeah, I've always been drawn to the 3. And I just got chills with you saying that. So, yeah, I like the 3. So try it with 3. And if you feel like you need more, that's fine. If you feel like you just want 1, that's fine. But it's a little bit of an experimentation with you. So when you try to do your own cleansing and clearing with sound, so mess with it a bit. See what feels right. And you'll know afterwards. You should be able to feel the space and feel if it feels refreshed or not. Feels if it's, you know how you feel when you're tense and then you release that tension? It's the same thing with the space in a room or a home or a area. You'll be able to tell if that tension is released or not. That heavy energy is released or not. Maybe you need to add a little bit more sound, different wording, add some Palo Santo or sage or some incense or something else to it. If it's very, very, very dense, heavy, you might want to spend a little bit more time with it, like a drumming circle, like a drum. If it's very, 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 very heavy, you might want to really spend some time and really focusing on releasing that energy in that space. Bring in a quartz crystal afterwards to bring in all of this positive energy. Again, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do all of these. But I feel that sound is very effective. I feel that it's very effective for healing ourselves as well. Have any of you been to sound baths? I know a lot of you have attended the ones I've done here. Have you ever been to them? Have you ever been to one in person? They are amazing. I think online are amazing. You can YouTube them. You still can get the effects of the healing from them. But something in person is just a little bit more something to it. So I've got Paula used with 3 always and Renee always. Yeah. I think it's our inner intuition that brought that out, because I don't think I ever learned anybody telling me the number 3. I just started doing it. So it's probably an internal message to do it that way. I attended my very first sound bath I went to. Now sound bath can retune and re-cleanse and release all negative energies and balance all of your chakras. My very first sound bath was, what do you do for a sound bath? It's easier for somebody else to do it, Rebecca. If you're going to do a sound bath, it's not very effective for you to do it yourself if you're going to sit there and absorb it. So I would suggest listening to somebody else do it for you. You can bring in your own sound for a little meditation or chanting, of course. But if you want a full sound bath, I feel it's more effective and easier if somebody else does it for you. So my first sound healing event I went to, first and only, was in Integratron. I mentioned this I think it was last week when I was talking about my crystals that I brought out. I went to Integratron, and this sits on a site where a man was visited by aliens, and the aliens told him to build this structure. So he started to build this structure on this site by specific directions from what the aliens told him. And suddenly he died in the middle of this process. There are some conspiracy theories about that, connected to that. And his notes are nowhere to be found. I went to this now it's a sound healing event. I can't remember the specifics about all of the details of why he needed to create this space. I can't remember right offhand. But it is a sound healing place now where you lay down and you listen to them do the crystal singing bowls that I do for 30 minutes. And it was the most amazing experience. I was transported to a different place while I laid there listening to the singing bowls. I felt the healing. I saw the healing. I received the healing on a deep level. The energy, as soon as you walk into this area, is so intense and amazing. I truly believe that the aliens did tell this man to create this remarkable building. And it's dome-shaped, and the sound in this place is just truly amazing. All of my local Southern California friends, I highly suggest you go visit this Integratron sound healing place. It's in Landers, about an hour and a half drive from here, and it is truly an amazing experience. I do have other friends that do sound healing, and you just sit or lay down and you just listen to the sound as they play the different notes and help release what you're holding on to. It really is a beautiful experience. If you are not able to go out to one personally, listen or find some on YouTube and watch when I do the ones here too. I do them certain times of year. I bring out all the crystal bowls and we do that together. So, and you can watch the replays and still get a really good benefit from that experience. So if you're not able to go in person to a sound bath, listen to some on YouTube. There's some really good ones out there too. When I went, I brought my chakra crystals. I placed them on the chakra points. Or you can just hold any, if you want to incorporate crystals into this in your own home. If you listen to a sound bath online, have some sage going in your space, or Palo Santo, or sweetgrass, or incense. Diffuse some oil, whatever you choose. Make it special. Lay down or sit in a nice quiet place. Light your sage. Listen to the sound. Hold your favorite crystals or place crystals around your body to do this. I feel that can be a very, very beneficial healing event for yourself. So try it. Try it. I would like to know. If you try that on your own, in your own home, please post in the group how it felt. If you go to a healing bath, a healing sound bath, post in the group how it felt. They call it a bath because you're immersed with that vibration, like you step into a bath. You're immersed with that vibration that's cleansing you. Truly is a beautiful experience, yeah. Sound baths are awesome. They are. I only went to that one time. And there's not any local. If I still had a shop, I would do that myself locally. But I don't know of any local. I know there's some in our local community cities, neighboring cities, but I don't know of any in my city. But yeah, it is a really, really beautiful experience. I think that's a good point too, Sharon. You do it 3 times because you always thank the angel 3 times. I do too. I always say thank you, thank you, thank you. My ringing of whatever is typically 3 times, and then I always say thank you, thank you, thank you for whatever the 3 times as well. Yeah. Try it tonight. Yes. Yes, try it tonight, Rebecca. Listen to a couple little clips on YouTube, find a sound healing, and listen for like a minute before you start to see if it resonates with you, because you don't want to get involved in this whole thing and then halfway through you're like, oh, this really sucked. Most of them out there are pretty good. They're on YouTube. So, and add your own elements to how you want to incorporate what else to this whole thing. I'm going to do a little thing here with you. I want to see how you feel with this various sound here in just a second. Yeah, so Paula, you're not too far. Next time you head down to Southern California, come visit Integratron. And I'm wearing a shirt that I had purchased from there. That's what it looks like. That's Integratron. It's a dome. Truly is remarkable. So, yeah, the power of 3, path number. Does that help with cutting past cords? Yes, the sound also will help with the cord releasing, cord cutting. If you came in late, we did talk about cord releasing at the beginning of the show, but you can add the sound element to that, what we discussed earlier. So absolutely. Yeah. Looks like Thea shared a link, so thank you, Thea. Yes, Virginia, been to a sound bath. Very, very, very deeply relaxing. Mine truly was a remarkable experience, very healing on many levels, and it makes you feel so good. It really does. Any kind of energy healing that you go to or use or experience really can make you feel really, really good. Chakra rebalancing with crystals, Reiki sessions, sound healings, salt. There's salt caves. There's so many different energy sources out there to try and experiment with, and I feel that there's so many that are so good. So, yeah, catch the replay. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to take a minute. I'm going to do some different sound sources: drums, bowls, tuning forks. And when I start, I want you to close your eyes and then really feel it. Feel the sound coming to you. And then I want to discuss briefly after each one how you felt, where you felt it after each one. Okay? So let's start with this one. So close your eyes and just accept what it gives to you and notice how you feel. Notice anything else that might come to you, okay? We're just doing little quickies today, little examples. So how did the drum make you feel? I know several people who go into drum circles. These types of drums have been used for thousands of years by many native cultures, many cultures around the world. Very effective for healing and releasing negative energies. How did that make you feel? Where did you feel it in your being? Where did you feel it, and how did it make you feel? And then I'm going to get the next one out ready while you post comments on that. Heart and throat, but more in heart. Your feet buzzing, love the sound. And notice if anything comes to you too during these quick little sound things. And when you do your own sound session, really pay attention to what you're, experiencing. Absorb the whole experience. Be in the moment with the whole experience. Strength, powerful, heart. You can see, yes, heart, Indian. You can see how powerful that sound came through in just a few seconds. Very calm, releasing in your heart. A lot of heart there. Yeah, okay. Felt it in sinuses, through throat, down to the spine. Wow, Patricia, you've experienced a lot in a short amount of time with that. That's awesome. Calmness, calmness. Okay. So a lot of you have listened to me do this chakra bowl. So I'm going to do the chakra bowl next. Again, close your eyes, accept what it gives you. Pay attention to what you feel and experience and where you notice it most. Okay? Oh, Terry, I love that. Feel the energies that don't belong to you being pulled out of you, up through your crown and white beam. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Now you can see how this can also release the cords. You can use sound if you don't want to use sage or crystals. Incorporate all of it together. Okay, so, all right, let's close our eyes again. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay, yes, where did you feel this one this time? What did you see? What did you experience? If you see any colors during all this too, let us know that too. Solar plexus, releasing the solar plexus area, good. Yes, this is this bowl. I love, love, love this. I'm almost tempted just to get into the whole thing, but I just want you to experience some of these different sound elements today, so. How else did you feel? What did you notice? Where did you see it? Where did you experience it? Stomach. Wow. Hips. Crown. See how effective sound is? Really is effective. Really is effective. If you feel it for yourself, you know it's good for a space. Preet, not able to open your eyes, just continue to absorb that beautiful energy. That's all right. That's all right. Head and feet are happy. Uplifting, good. All right, next I'm going to do the tingsas. I know a lot of you have this. And that's okay if it brings out emotions. That's okay. That's part of the healing process. Allow that and allow it to flow. Don't try and stop emotions from flowing. Teary-eyed. That's okay. It's part of the releasing process. You know, when you're in a healing event of any kind, you can experience emotions coming out, coming forward. And that's part of you releasing some of that stuff you're holding on to. You can feel like a zing of energy. You can feel like a throbbing. You can feel a warmth or a coolness. There's all kinds of things you can feel. So there's so many things. Yeah. Oh, good. Even just little bits of here, we're releasing stuff, so that's awesome. All right, Tingsha's. Okay, again, center yourself, close your eyes, and just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And then afterwards, we will see how this felt, okay? I'm feeling good too with all this good stuff going on. Yeah. How do the tingshes make you feel? How did that feel? Crown, Thea. All right. Terkasha crown. Aisha crown. Wow. Nice. Vibration, Preet. Very good. Happy head, Paula. Wow, my goodness. Eyes and crown. Happy feeling in your heart. Good. All right. Eyes and crown. A lot of crown. Very interesting. Very interesting. That might be aligned to the crown chakra. The different notes are different areas of the chakras. So I'm going to get a little bit more specific with that when I get to after this next one. I'm going to get a little bit more specific with that and see if it will do a little bit more extensive experiment with tuning forks. But next I'm going to use the singing bowl. Now singing bowls, brass or crystal, also are tuned to certain chakras. This one I don't remember what chakra this one is. We'll see if there's a majority area again, and see if we can remember which chakra this one affects. Again, it probably will affect a lot of areas, but if there's like one that really stands out, we'll know. Okay, so down spine, all over your body. Are we feeling it as collective? I think so. I think so. A lot of crown in that, Tingshas. Okay. You have the singing bowl, Terkasha, yes. So you can do this yourself, too, in your own releasing or your own cleansing ceremonies. So, all right, so I'm going to do the singing bowl next, and then I'm going to do tuning forks. So, all right, so close your eyes, get yourself back into your quiet space, all right? Okay. Where did you feel this one? And any colors or other sensations coming about at all? The throat for Thea. Heart space, throat. Okay, any others? Where did you feel the singing bowl, the throat? I find this very fascinating. And I don't know if it was because it's right here, but I felt it in this space, the throat and the heart, both. So, and I don't know if it's because I'm directly right here with it. I don't know. But since a lot of you are saying throat and heart, I feel that's quite resonant with that. Third eye and crown. Beautiful third eye between your eyes. So third eye, so it could be like this area here that encompasses the heart through the third eye. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Third, soothing third eye. Okay, love it. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to pick two. I'm going to pick two tuning forks. And I'm not going to, I know which they're aligned to, what chakra they're aligned to. I'm not going to tell you what ones, but we're going to see if you feel it in that area. Okay? These are harder to hear, but still be open to accepting the vibration that it emits, because it's a very soft sound. And again, close your eyes and just accept what you're given and see where you feel it the most and whatever else you experience, okay? I'm going to do these a few times. I'll do the first one that I chose, and then I'll do the next one that I choose afterwards. So we'll talk about this one first, and then we'll go into the second one, all right? So I'll see if I can get close enough for you to hear this. Get it in the right spot. Okay. First of all, did you hear it? If not, either if you did or not, did you feel it? And if you did feel it, where did you feel it? I use these in my healing sessions also. It's part of my package. Felt it in your shoulders, Mary, crown, and very low. Did you hear it too, or did you just feel it? Eyes, third eye, throat. And you felt your breathing felt funny. Interesting. Maybe you have to release something there in that area, the heart area. Upper spine, below neck, sacral, heard it. Even if it's not the chakra that it's aligned to, you're probably releasing something that you need to in that area. I'm finding that a lot of you are needing to or resonating with a lot of stuff. You're feeling this in these upper chakra areas. So it seems like that's probably where you need the sound most right now. This was the root chakra. Interesting, huh? Interesting. It still helped because it's sound. It's in tune with the root, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to try another one. Let's see if this one is close related to what it is aligned with. All right? Okay, so, if I can tap it on the right spot, that's the hard part. Mental clarity, yes. Mental clarity, yes. Okay, so we'll try this one. All right, here we go. So again, find your quiet space in yourself. Close your eyes. Okay. Wow, the vibration is... I hit the mic. Did you hear that? The vibration is so strong. It buzzed. Really is strong for these little things. Where did you feel this one? Where did you feel this one? I've got heart. Who else? Even something such such sound, I should say, has such a strong vibration and frequency. Heart, throat, heart, crown, heart, third eye, throat, throat, third eye, down the spine, gut. All right, so this one is the heart. It seems as though most of us here today are needing to release and cleanse and clear some of this stuff from us higher chakras. So I hope you enjoyed your little sound experiment. What are these made of? What are they made of? I don't even know. I don't know, Thea. I'd have to look on the receipt and see if I can find that. I have had these quite some time, for several years. I don't know. They're metal, but I don't know what kind of metal. They're light, possibly tin. I'm not sure. Heard that. One in the chest. Shoulders down the heart. Love the sounds. Pretty. Yes. Enjoy. Yes. Good. Love. Good. 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 Yay. It was a fun little experiment today. I thought, I hoped, anyway. And thanks for your participation. I sell the bells when I have them in stock, but I'm out. I don't have any more. Yeah. And occasionally I have singing bowls, but I don't have any of those anymore right now either. So, yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. It was good. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I love connecting to all of you. I do. And if I can help, in any way, you know what? It's the best thing. It's the best thing ever. So I'm going to pull 2 cards like I like to do, one from the Surrender deck and one from the Namaste deck as group messages. And today we were talking about surrendering negative energy by clearing and releasing and resetting ourselves. So I'm going to pull 2 cards to see what they have to say. All right. Very pleasant experience. Good, Angel. Good. I'm glad. All right. Enjoyed it. Good. Hearts. Good. Love both sections. Thank you. They could be made of steel. Yeah, they're pretty strong, so it could be made of steel. All right, there's 2 that say steel. Yep, probably then. Okay, so I'm going to pull both cards and then we'll see what they say together as the messages. Ooh, okay, this one flipped over, flipped out. So actually 2 of them did for the Namaste deck, so we'll see what they say together. All right. And we'll see what the Surrender deck has to say today. Since we've surrendered, actually, even this wasn't a formal cleansing or clearing, we have surrendered a lot of stuff just with this little bit of experimentation. So take your peaceful energy and enjoy that the rest of your day. Okay, so what do we need to know from the Surrender deck today? Oh, gosh. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, I like it. All right. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Wonderful. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you just came in, watch the replay. We talked about releasing with cord releasing, cutting ceremonies, and sound healing. Excuse me. Let me get a quick sip of water here. All right. All right, let's see here. Missed the whole show because not being able to get on. Oh, well, that's okay, Melanie. Watch the replay. It was a fun show, I think. Yeah, it was a fun show today. Kind of like a demo day. I don't know. All right, so 2 cards fell out from the Namaste deck. So I'm going to read both of them. First one, is that beautiful? A blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There is a blessing in all that did or did not happen. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful for the journey. It is important as the destination. That's so true. I love that. It is so beautiful. Sorry, excuse me. So beautiful. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful for the journey, for it's as important as the destination. And I like that it points out there's a blessing in all things that have happened and things that did not happen. We forget that sometimes things that didn't happen are blessings as well. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Beautiful message today. Beautiful message today. I know it's backwards, but I wanted to show you that. So think about what's happening in this moment for you. Not actually just being here, but what did you receive from this moment? What did you receive from this moment, this experience, on a deeper level? What has come out of this on a deeper level today? Heart is the theme. It seems to be the theme. That is one of the themes. Absolutely, that is one of the themes, yes. This is the second card that fell out in the Namaste deck. A blessing woven in time. The present circumstances are guiding you to a sacred space inside you from where you will look to see things more clearly. Look through the eye of the soul and you will find the answer. This card is a blessing woven in time. The time will soon come. That's beautiful. Beautiful message. So there's something I feel that we all need to uncover if we take a moment today and really think about all of these messages today. Find your own personal message of what these things mean for you. What does all this mean for you personally? That's beautiful. The present circumstances are guiding you to a sacred space inside you from where you will see things more clearly. And bring in being grateful for what happened or what didn't happen. And for the moment that you are in. Blessing woven in time. Ah, so beautiful. Now the surrender deck. I tell you, I'm always wowed by what cards fall out. We're surrendering today. We've kind of given up some junk that we've been hanging on to in an informal way. Showed you how to do this on your own. Today we need to surrender to Spirit. And I feel like all of this heartfelt vibration, all of this heart, a lot of you, most of what you've commented today, have felt the vibration in your heart on up. And I feel surrendering to Spirit is part of that whole area. Surrendering to Spirit. Once you have done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn your situation over to the divine. Let the Spirit work its magic for you. When we release all the junk that we're hanging on to, the stress, the tension, the pain, the illness, the anger, the negative vibration, whatever it might be, then you return yourself to a place of being connected to Spirit. And that's when you can make wise choices. That's when you can think clearly. That's when you feel, you know. That's when you see the answers. That's when you see the direction. That's when you are realigned with who you really are. And that's when you see the light. You see the light, the guidance, the direction, the feel the support, you feel the love. So I really like this deck, Carol. That's why I bring these two out a lot, because I really feel connected to these two decks for these talk shows. They're my favorite for these talk shows. So I feel all of these messages kind of intertwined together today. Beautiful cards, beautiful messages, beautiful experiences. And thanks for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this with others who can benefit from this talk today. I appreciate your contribution in your going through these exercises and your talking about it and your exchange in comments with us all. I appreciate that. If you did not do the wish paper yet on Sunday, go back and watch that, because we've included you. So go back and watch that. Do the wish paper. It was very powerful. Tomorrow, what's coming up tomorrow? I will be doing Ocean Jasper Show sales. I have a nice little selection and something I feel that is good for every collection. So Ocean Jasper, sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time. I've got to work around a couple of things. So watch for that. And then Thursday, regular sale Thursday. And have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. I hope you feel great, and take this with you today and go do your own sound healing, or go to a sound bath. Do your own releasing of your clearing and cleansing. Go do that. You've got your homework cut out for you. All right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all soon. This was fun. I am so grateful that you joined me today. This was a lot of fun to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a blessed day. Namaste. See you soon. All right. Bye.